the Monday before Christmas, and all through the streaming house, not a creature is stirring, not even a Tariq looking like his daddy mouse. What's happening, YouTube? Lamont Tyson here for the Monday night edition of the live show. And here comes the livest baby in America that wants to get up here and be seen. You want the people to see you, L?
I wish I did that.
You want to touch the microphone? Yeah. You don't have to touch it, L. They can hear you.
Oh, listen to
They can hear you. They can hear you from over there.
listen.
It's not saying anything. Hi, everybody. This is my daughter, L. Get used to her. She's a fixture in my life. Everywhere I go, you will see her. And it just so happens that right now she thinks that she's a superstar. She come in here eating her blueberries and her French fries and tater chips and just come sit all over me and want to be on TV. So what do you want to talk about today, L?
What's that wolf?
The Bat Wolf?
Yeah.
What Bat Wolf?
That one come back.
That's what you want to talk about? Okay, well, what did the Bat Wolf do? You don't know? Oh, he said, "Ooh." Oh, okay. Well, El, we want to talk about power. You know what power means? You don't know? Power means something that's very, very tough, strong. Here comes your Uncle Jay. You want to say hey to Uncle Jay?
What's up? What's up?
Say hey to Uncle Jay, El. Say hey. Don't just giggle at me. Say hey.
Woo.
Wave or something, El. You want to say hi? Okay, well, El, it's about time for us to get you out of here, okay? It's time for you to go to bed. You know, folks think I'm a bad parent. You up 9 o'clock eating fresh blueberries. Here you go. Love you, baby. I'll see you later, okay? Peace out. What's happening, Big J?
Well,
Bye.
We all know she run things, man.
I mean, I'm not in denial. Bye, L. Bye. I don't deny that. She runs a lot until I get mad. Okay. And then when I get mad, you know, I take away all the things I know she enjoys because these children need discipline, Jay. They need some discipline. But speaking of which, these TV shows need some discipline, Jay. And we've had a couple of days to digest this power trailer and see everybody drop every video under the sun about every picture. And ladies and gentlemen, this man's link is in my video description in case you didn't know. This is our resident comedian, resident superstar, he played on Power last season. We don't know if he's going to be up here this season, but we like to bless this man whenever we get a chance to be in his presence. There was one thing, Jay, I wanted to ask you that everybody has dropped a video on, and it's this scene right here. So initially, me, you, and Moochie said that's probably Freaky Zeke in the casket. But you see that chain that Kane is wearing? Yeah. A lot of people trying to say that chain belongs to his daddy. His daddy is really nowhere to be seen in this picture. Do you think that there's any chance that Lorenzo Tejada, because you seem to have a voice for the Tejadas, is there any way Lorenzo Tejada is in that box?
Can take it out the Tejadas, man. No, don't die. No. But yeah, it is possible. I mean, I don't think that's him dying so soon. I think they would at least save if he was to die towards the end of the season. But it's possible. That chain, it does look familiar. You know, but he could have just gave him the chain. I think he did he gave the chain to his father or something. So I don't know, maybe he got the chain. I don't know. That's a good one. I don't think that's him dead, unless this picture is from like close to the end of the season.
Right. Our initial thoughts is that's Freaky Zeke. And let me put a picture up here. If y'all don't remember Freaky Zeke, this is what Freaky Zeke looked like. Looking like he Bill Bellamy's son.
Bill Bellamy.
Jay, tell me, man, it could be Freaky Zeke in this casket too, right?
That's who I think it is, because he already dead. So
he dead.
Yeah, that's something they can put in the first episode or so, because in the history of this show, when they show that first trailer or first couple trailers, a lot of that stuff happens in the first few episodes, you know.
Right.
So I think this trailer, everything in the trailer will happen in the first few episodes.
Okay, I can get with that. One person we didn't spend a lot of time talking about, Jay, is this man right here, the old crooked lawyer that we all love. What do you see happening with his story arc this season?
I mean, I can see him getting a little dirty now because his brother is supposed to be coming out.
Right.
So we'll start to learn a little bit about his side outside of work, because so far we haven't learned much about him other than where he work and what he can do. So I think now we'll learn a little bit about his personal side, the shadiness he got going in his personal life, and learn a lot more about why his brother in jail and he not, so his brother said he took the weight because he had more to offer than him, but maybe we'll learn a little bit more of the details on what happened with them.
Do you think we'll get the brother out of jail this season? You think we leaning in that direction?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be out. They wouldn't have cast a character like Redman, a well-known character, if you just gonna leave him in jail and not use him. I think so. I do think that he'll be out. I think that Davis will have whatever he been having Proctor do to look at this case. It'll finally pay off, and he'll get him out. But then, of course, trouble gonna come once he out. So
let's go.
Let's talk.
It's time to go to bed.
Daddy, I want to talk.
Yeah, you want to say hey to Moochie, and then you got to go to bed, girl. Your brain's still developing. Say hey to your Auntie Moochie.
See my
Hey,
Say hi to Auntie Moochie, and then go to bed. Say hi.
Hi. Hi, sweetheart.
Okay, bye.
Good night.
Bye. Sesame Street has never stayed on past 9 o'clock. Time to go to bed.
Sesame
Time to go to
Street.
bed. What's going on, Auntie Moochie? Got the Christmas colors in the hair. What's going
I
on?
got my little lights on. What's up, y'all? What's up, Jay?
What up? What up? I see you got the bling bling. Every time.
She got the real bling bling
in the holiday festivities. What's up?
Mooch, I talked to Jay about this before you got here, but now that we've had some days to just kind of think about what's going to happen, there's no sign of Lorenzo Tejada in this scene, and we see Kane wearing his chain. Now, we initially said that we think it's Freaky Zeke in that box, and then you look at the box is damn near kind of long. I mean, it's box like it's about 6'6". Do you think that there's any chance that Lorenzo Tejada is in this box based on Kane wearing the chain?
It's a possibility.
Okay.
It's a possibility, or he could be behind this guy and we don't see him in this shot. It could be conveniently. You know how they try to dupe us sometimes. So,
because look, we don't even see Mary.
I don't want to commit to that theory.
Right.
But it's possible.
We don't even see Mary in this picture either.
Is that behind that?
That's not behind the dude.
I think that's her. It looked like
her. It looked like her and Diana.
And Diana, that looked like Diana.
That's what I'm saying. So Lorenzo could be behind
her. Yeah, he probably wouldn't want to be close because he got guilt that he the one did it.
Right.
It looked like his teammates. It looked like it's his teammates. That's the pallbearers.
I'll say
one in the middle. That looked like one of them from last season. Well, not the season they tried to shoot him in his knee. He looked like he was one of them dudes that was out with him that night.
Yeah.
I know those caskets be heavy when you're a pallbearer. I remember one time and I was like, oh man, this is heavier than I thought.
Jay.
I wasn't going to, but I was in my mind.
Especially if it's a big person in there.
Yeah, in my mind. make it. You gotta make it. You gotta make it. My body was like, it's about to go down,
bruh. I had to bury my best friend in like 2000 and something, and I'm carrying that casket. I'm like, I need to get my deadlifts on because he ain't weighed but about $180, and I'm up here struggling trying to get that casket going down them stairs. And it was like 6 of us.
Yeah, and it was hard for me. I was in the prime of my life, in my 20s.
Yeah,
shit. I was shit in great shape then, and I was like, man, this is heavy. People think it's so cool when they do it. I was like,
hell, I thought I was in great shape till I picked up that damn casket. Like, what the, boy, I was about to be in the kind of shape where you get disability the rest of your life. That's the kind of shape I was about to be in. But anyway, Mooch,
I just saw a video where they let the person fell out the bottom of the casket and rolled down the hill.
Get out of here! What is it? A cardboard box, a paper box?
I don't know if it would look whatever casket they had. It wasn't strong enough to hold that person. I don't know if it could have been a prank.
That was made out of paper.
You know, they have those, and those are the kind of caskets they use if they let somebody view them before they cremate them.
Okay.
So
the cheap ones.
Yeah, but they still be charging you $10,000 for it, and I mean, I can make that bitch in my cabinet. I can go get my toilet paper rolls and make that same casket. And they charging you 10 G's. Come on, man.
It ain't got up there. Have you all, on the side note, seen pallbearers and they got the caskets on their shoulder and they carry it?
Well, they wait they probably worked out for that.
That's a Masonic thing.
Yeah. They probably prepared for that.
They got it. I know how hard it was just holding it, putting that on my shoulder. Oh man. Yeah, I seen them dancing and all kind of stuff with it on their shoulder.
What?
Yeah, like they'll be like in sync, dancing and doing all kind of stuff and stepping and back and forth.
They do that in New Orleans a lot.
Yeah. And I seen one in Africa too, where they had it on their shoulder doing that.
I know good and damn well there ain't no big blocks in them caskets, because you ain't about to be up there doing the fucking electric slide carrying a 600-pound big block at a funeral. I can just tell you that right now. You can forget that. You ain't gonna have no energy for all that.
On Showtime, they got a series called I think it's called Greed or something. And dude break down cremating a person. Oh wow. You got all kind of liquids and fats and stuff, juice. I'm like, what? Like, it's really complicated and gross. And he was talking about big people because it was about gluttony. And he was like, big people, they got like a pound of fat juice that runs off and all kinds. I know, right? Like, just imagine you get cremated and they turn you into a frappe. Like, man, I'm good. Just throw me in the dirt.
Yeah, man. Look, donate me to science, man. Damn it, I don't got to do all that. Just give my ass to science.
They're gonna be cutting up your body. Look at this stuff. Oh, look at him.
I say plant me in the earth, so I.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, people doing that now. When they put them in the earth in a casket that is like biodegradable.
We all become like.
I've seen that, and they can put a tree on top of you.
Yeah, they definitely.
Yeah, so the roots grow through you and this and that, and you become a tree.
Only for American capitalism to come cut that damn tree down and act like you never was there. That's what's going to wind up happening.
Build a house on top of your ass.
Yep. Stairway to heaven. That's what they're going to do to you. Yeah. But Moochie, talk to me about what you think is going to happen with our boy Method Cow. What's his story arc going to be like?
I feel like Sachs is doing this investigation and the breadcrumbs will lead to Davis McClain. And Davis McClain might have to take out Sachs. So
are you saying, Moochie, you ready for Cooper Sachs?
That was my prediction at the end of last season.
Yeah.
DBS should have been gone.
Wow.
Yeah, but he's that factor. He's the guy that we love to hate. So we need him around a little longer until we create this other character, unless Blanca comes in there full blast.
Oh, Blanca comes.
Nobody likes stuff.
I like her. I like her because she irritated everybody.
Tariq St. Patrick. The question is she gonna go after Monet now? Because
I
she
hope
actually
so.
shot Mecca.
She did. She did.
Even though they see Tariq in that apartment building, if you got cameras like that, then you saw her come in too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a bad move.
Yeah.
That they was in that apartment, Mecca, and on cameras and all that, then shoot and leave. Like, man, neither one of them would just be able to walk away. Even if she was ending up trying to pin it on Tariq, they'd still be like, what was you know what I mean, doing up in all this?
Yeah,
right.
Yo,
I
man,
do not want to see another murder trial with Tariq.
No, we do not want to see that. But I'm going to tell you something I'm still mad about, and I want the audience to comment too. They had a character last season that I felt like they underutilized, and that was Chef Boyardee Karate. Why did they not use? They could have used the hell out of that character. They set him up like this dude was, Bruce Lee cousin or something. Like he was going to be chopping up wings and things. And if you're a man, like
that was a waste of a character because we all thought
it was.
They built him up so nicely.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, we done. Like, man, how he survived in the underworld all this time to just fall off like that, But
I was so mad about that. But I will say this about the writers. Sometimes you never know what character or cast is going to be, your audience is going to really be into.
That is very, very true. Remember Cottonmouth and Luke Cage.
Yeah. Hey, they loved him.
Yeah, they messed that up.
Yeah, they love Cotton. But you have Mahershala Ali playing Cottonmouth. Like if you get him to play that role, you got to step it up. You know what I mean?
They got lucky because although he was talented, his name wasn't there yet. They knew him, but now he probably wouldn't do that show.
Probably not.
Yeah, because
he's doing Blade.
Right?
Yeah, he about to be Blade. Yeah.
So yeah, and his star has risen. He's a really good actor. I give him credit. He's a good actor. And
shout out to Savannah Rivers Rose Amore. Come through with the $1 super chat. We grateful, Amore.
Hello, Savannah. Shalom.
So, name like that make me think her ass can cook. Boy, I want to come around there on one of them Sundays. Amore. Rivers Rose.
Amore.
Exactly. So let me take y'all to this guy right here. Did he have a fight with Everett and now he's frustrated with somebody, or is this the look of him going to get somebody that's been messing around with Everett? Jay, the floor is yours because I know Mount Everest is one of your favorite characters.
You already know Mount Everett over there, boy. He can't get enough. He mad he ain't get to the top of that mountain. He want to sit on the peak of the mountain.
Okay. So he don't want to go to Dante's Peak. He want to go to Mount Everest.
Right. And he want to sit on that peak and enjoy it. But on the real, I mean, he's probably the most emotionally unstable, but the most stable with everything else out of all of them. Like I think that because of him living kind of a double life, even though people close to him know, he's still not really out there like that.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so I think that has some frustrations, and then we see his face is punched. So, it's hard to speculate, but I'm thinking maybe it was some type of drug deal or something that ended up getting him stole on, and that maybe just like last season, how those guys kind of threatened Mount Everett or whatever to get to him.
Right.
Maybe some of that had happened. And of course, Mount Everett gonna be like, I don't want this. I'm not messing with you. This is dangerous. I just want to play basketball. That's all.
I just want to play basketball and play with booties.
Right. I just want you to take me to the hole, back me down, and see what you can do.
Y'all ought to be ashamed. Just because the man played basketball don't mean
it was him. I was feeding off of his energy.
That don't mean just because he played basketball don't mean he like to play with balls. Now,
evidently he does.
He's a ball player.
I
Now,
like the dribble.
do you think we could see a turn in Everett's
juggling
character?
and everything.
Because he was kind of acting like the damsel in distress a little bit. Everett's character,
I think he's gonna be a snitch. To be honest with you, somebody came through with some keys for Christmas. Santa Claus.
Snap! And y'all know them training Pampers is a mess. Let me see what we got here. Let me
Santa Claus came through.
Trending topics. He says he comes through with the $49.99. Now I hardly ever tell y'all to super chat. I just like for y'all to organically do it. But hey, it's Christmas. You can super chat all you want to. Thank you much. He says, or they say, good evening, everyone. Thanks, Lamont, for the investing gems in our session earlier. Oh, that's my man. Everyone hit that like button. I appreciate that, my homie. You had a great session. I know you going straight to the top off some of those stock tips, and bro, we appreciate you coming through with the big super chat.
Did you get rid of your Tesla? Or you still holding?
I got rid of all of it except for 200 shares.
It's doing that bad?
Yeah, it's not. It's doing bad, man. Elon need to sit his punk ass down, or let somebody else become the face of Tesla, because he's making it real hard to talk about the goodness that those cars bring, because his dumb ass is up here fooling around with Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
It's bringing the company down.
It's bringing all his good companies down, all of them. Mm-hmm. He's going to get to the point, ain't nobody going to want to do no investing with him. Ain't nobody going to want to do no business with him.
He lost $100 billion this year.
Wow.
And it's still worth 40-something billion. You know, that's a subject all to itself, but I digress. Moochie, what you think about Drew? What we're gonna do with Drew this year?
Look, I ran all the way around the block with this. I feel like he went somewhere. Remember, I always said they kind of like did his character like Michael Corleone, except you know he's he's a gay man. But
I like that reference though.
Because he uses several different quotes from Michael Corleone when he talks to Everett. Don't ask me about my business. That's what Michael Corleone said to Kate when she started asking about his business. So I'm just saying, did they go out and something popped off, and now he going back for the get back without Everett there? Because Everett is a scaredy cat. He's not gonna want to be in part of the rah-rah. Or is it somebody testing him because he's his dad's number one?
I think it
could be one or the other.
But
could either one of you two see? Because Drew seemed like he's had some kind of level of respect for Tariq. Could you see Drew and Tariq getting into fisticuffs? And if you did, I put my money on Drew.
I mean, Tariq can't fight. We already know that. So
he can run.
Braden now. He look like he learning.
I think with Braden, he know that Braden got a little bit of the black fear in him. So he probably ready to punk him because he know he probably can, and Braden won't click into fight mode right away. But everybody else, ain't nobody going for that. But
plus, Braden is bored. Sometimes you're more comfortable to fight your homeboy than you are to fight a complete stranger because you know him.
Right.
But Moochie, can you see an altercation with Drew and Tariq? Because some people are speculating that Tariq's bloody knife and bloody hand. Mm-hmm. Some people speculating that's Everett he killed.
But why would he kill Everett?
If
Everett's a snitch.
Queen B put him up to it.
Everett's a snitch.
She does that, and remember he was supposed to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean he is running his mouth.
He's running his mouth. Yeah, he can't.
I gotta rewatch some of this because it's been a while now. But didn't they check him? I thought they checked him or something. Everett.
You remember they had that? They had the police coming there asking folks on campus all the questions and all that stuff. Right. And he checked out, but Everett knows more than what he's saying. Everett knows more than what he's saying.
Okay.
And he might become a casualty in all this thing. And Tariq,
I thought they checked him. I guess I'm misremembering. Nobody said nothing. I thought somebody said something. I could be misremembering.
Monet. I think Monet checked him.
Okay.
She was talking about love and
Oh
all
yeah,
that kind
at
of
that party or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And told him don't come back around. So
Right.
I mean, of course he in love.
Yeah, of course.
I remember she wanted him to take Everett out.
Right.
So don't be surprised if Tariq is still working with Monet.
Here go one right here. What if Tariq does kill Everett, and that's why Drew is like that because he looking for Tariq.
That's what I'm saying.
That could be a good theory. I could see that.
But the problem is Drew somebody done beat the hell out of Drew. I mean, this is the face you get up when you done got your ass beat. Now you up here like, bro, I'm about to go Super Saiyan on you now. Rukin.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Never get in a fight and get beat up like that. I mean,
I agree, Gemini Don. Can you highlight his comment, please?
Yeah. Sure. Which one? Oh, this one?
The last one, sure. Yeah. He says, "Why I get the feeling, Aunt Moochie, this season, Tariq will take out a Tejada because none of them, including Brandon, don't know what Tariq been through. Although Monet know he killed his father, they don't know about the other stuff with the sister and everything else. He don't talk to people like that. He don't open up to them. I could definitely see that happening.
He opens up to one person, that Effie. He opens up to her.
Effie knows a lot too.
Well, he opened up to her because she opened up to him. That little hot box.
But he also is doing what his mother said to keep her close.
He is doing that.
Let me ask y'all this: y'all think we gonna see Tasha this season?
I would love to see Tasha. But I'm not sure. I ain't 100% sure.
No, I don't think. Hey, Nita.
Hey, Moochie. Hey, Jay. Hey, Lamont. I'm sorry, I'm late.
What's up, Nita? What's going on? Nita, the diva, is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever you need a Nita, you got a diva, and she's right here with us. So, Nita, how did you feel about this power teaser? I know you've been very busy. You've been doing your thing, but I know you got some opinions on the power teaser, so talk to us.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Like, it made me excited. It did what a trailer is supposed to do. It's supposed to, get, excite you and like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There was a lot of things that I wasn't expecting. There is a theory that's going out there saying that that's Lorenzo's funeral. I don't believe that to be so, because I saw a lot of the college age dudes carrying the casket, and I don't see any OGs, so I don't want to say it's Lorenzo.
Could be Everett. Could be Everett in that box. I mean, we already done eliminated Freaky Zeke and said that it could be him. It could also be Everett.
Nah, if Everett was in that box, there's no way that Kane would be carrying that casket.
Right.
I can't see that.
It'd be more basketball players.
It'd be more basketball players.
Wait, how did y'all eliminate Zeke? Freaky Zeke.
No, we saying Zeke.
I said it was Zeke. I said it was Zeke last week.
We said Zeke might be in the casket.
Okay.
Yeah, I said it was Zeke last week because the guy in the middle from last season was there when he got shot in the knee. That's behind Drew.
Yeah.
So when they was going to shoot his knee, he was one of them dudes that was at the club with him. I don't think he was at that scene, but he was one of those dudes that was in the club with him.
Yeah,
that's a good memory.
Definitely.
Thank you.
No, I definitely think it's Zeke. I think they trying to throw us off with that chain. I don't know what is going on with the chain. Maybe he don't want to be flashy.
Because the Jesus chain that Kane gave Lorenzo when he got out of jail. Yeah. Everybody's saying that's that chain. So Kane is rocking his daddy's chain, like he not here no more.
But he's older, and maybe he don't want to flex like that. He's not a flashy dude the way Kane may be that. So he did that with sincere, intentions, but maybe his father don't rock like that, and he don't want to carry it, and so maybe that's why Kane is rocking that chain. So I think that might be the situation with that. The thing I was really trying to figure out, who was Diana hunching on? She was hitting her. I said,
Diana.
She was riding it.
Diana. Yes. That almost looked like little Ricky though.
nah, the haircut.
Almost.
It's the haircut.
It's the haircut. That ain't Tariq.
It's
Right.
the haircut. It's somebody
No,
different.
that ain't Tariq.
That is somebody
I mean,
different.
that
Yeah,
haircut
yeah.
almost looked like the head of Freaky Zeke, but we know it's not Freaky Zeke.
I got a theory, y'all.
I think it looked like
go
his
ahead.
head. a little
I
bit.
think it's gonna be a cop that she gonna get on because they need a cop now, and her mother gonna put her on him. Mark my words. Mark my words. It's
Wait
gonna
a
be some
minute.
type of
It's gonna
Wait
be
a
police.
minute.
Look,
Wait
it's
a
gonna.
minute.
Let me get my little thing ready, Lamont, so you could, show it.
Wait a minute, Moochie,
better-
you
No,
not
really.
saying
Better drop that video tomorrow.
Look,
Mm.
I'm just
Moochie-
saying. I'm just saying. I
Moochie,
said it
you
here
not-
tonight on Lamont's Live. If it come out tomorrow on somebody's channel, y'all know the mice in the corner. Y'all see them hiding. They took it. That's what
wait a minute. Now, Moochie, you wouldn't be trying to say that Monet would tell her daughter to use what she got to get what she want from
She
a police
already told her
officer.
that.
He told her to go fork the police.
She already told her that. Do you want me to do the breakdown like they do in the movie? What's the movie with what's the movie with the girl where she be breaking down all the court cases with the guy with Joe Pesci? Or my cousin Vinny. Do you want to break down?
No.
Would you
Somebody
like to get?
said-
I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown. I'm going live tomorrow at 4:30. We doing the power thing. I'm gonna give y'all my theories. That boom. Well, I might drop something tonight. I'm doing something. Anywho, go ahead.
Somebody
It's Tariq.
comments is probably Big Neck Malcolm.
He said Big Neck Malcolm. Who's Big Neck Malcolm?
I think from the other show, Omar Epps.
You know what? I can't win.
So is
You
is
talking about
Tariq-
Detective Malcolm Howard?
Now, do
I thought
y'all
that
think that Tariq is going to be upset when he finds out Dirty Diana giving up them panty drawers and it's not him?
Diana, he already mad at Dirty Diana because she stole all the drugs and the money. She done
That's why she know. She
already know. The whole little season thing says, I can't trust anybody. I don't know who to trust.
Mhm.
She's on that list.
Mm.
and she know it. And
Yeah,
she
exactly. She's
She
on that
knows.
list. Because once, if Poppy say something, she gonna do what Poppy say.
Hey, Poppy.
Yeah, for now. For now, because I'm gonna tell you right now, you get some good penis thrown up in the mix. You ain't listening to your papa the way you once listened to papa. So if this dude putting that hammer down, Moochie, if
We
he
don't
is
know who
putting
he
that
is
hammer-
yet.
He be having Bodiqua Mama.
I want to try to say it's a cop because they don't have no
Okay.
cop inside now.
I'm cool with that, Moochie. I like that.
They
Actually,
got no cop
That would
inside.
be perfect.
What is it? Ramirez, he's gone.
that would be perfect. Actually,
And remember, she got pulled over. This is where all my stuff is going. When she got pulled over, she got that cop's number.
Mm-hmm.
I think she gonna run into that dude again.
Okay. We'll see. So then we have the effervescence of Kane, and we know that he wants to be the boss. We know he likes to go shoot first, ask questions later. Moochie, where we gonna go with Kane's character this season? Other than him wearing his daddy's
brother.
chain.
It's gonna be a power struggle with him and his brother.
How so? Describe it.
Don't be surprised. Remember, him and Kane had a fight before, Drew. Drew and Kane had that fight where they was on the living room floor rolling around on the ground.
Right.
So,
Right.
don't be surprised if Kane didn't do that to his face.
Oh.
Don't be surprised if Kane,
popped him.
pop Pop Everett
Yeah.
because he's his mother's soldier.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's either gonna be one of the two that do it, Tariq or Kane.
Right.
And if she say she put Tariq up to a 2, he gonna make sure he beat Tariq to the punch to take out Everett. Need I say more, y'all?
No, you don't have to say more because we do need to get some more stories on why Tariq holding this bloody knife.
He turned into OJ.
Right, but he ain't got no glove.
Right. Hey,
He got fingerprints all over the place.
ain't
So
no don't fit or quit coming on.
right. So Nita, we talked about this earlier, and we talked about it could be Everett, but do you think that this could be Braden's brother that he's taking out? Because we know that punk ass got a lot to say too.
Yeah. I think that Trace needs to go. And if it was him, I'm not mad. I'm not mad, but because we haven't really wrote him into the story like that, I don't care. So if they do it, whatever. But for me, when Moochie was talking about the other stuff about Braden, Kane, he was standing over that person. That person, to me, feel like it either could be Lorenzo, Everett. Yeah, Lorenzo or Everett. So the way the trailer plays out, it feels like it could be like Lorenzo because he wasn't in the thing and they say he got his chain on or whatever. Everett, it could be that. And so, yeah. I'm with that. I'm with that.
Jay, I got this one for you, my man. Why do Power love this legacy type stuff? This is my thumbnail. Tariq got on the same damn suit his daddy wearing. They got him standing from the perch, peering down on something, hands together almost similar to the daddy, same black tie, whole nine. Talk to me about what the illusions they're trying to send us, Jay, about Tariq and his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they've been trying to make him the next Ghost for a few years now. And, it's actually a hard sell. I think a lot of people don't see that. Yeah, so
it is.
Yeah, so they pulling out all the tricks, whether it's, the same clothes or saying the same stuff or being somewhere and doing, they kind of make us.
It ain't working for me.
It don't work for me either. I don't like the character Tariq. I'll never like him. I mean, he killed his dad, and he was a spoiled little brat. So, but as far as the character, I think that's what's going on. They're trying to help us believe he's going to be the new Ghost. And so I think all the little tricks, having him in certain places, wearing stuff, doing stuff, saying stuff, all of whatever it is for us to remind that's what's supposed to be happening. The name of the show is Ghosts. So, I think that's what they're doing, trying to get us to go into that world, believing he's the next Ghost. I don't buy into it. I think he still be messing up a lot. And the plan that he did make, I was like, how he make this plan to take down Mecca? He don't even know what's going on over there, but whatever.
Well, no, he found out from David McClain doing the digging for him.
He did get that information about, he need that file or whatever, but when he was at the table and he was planning with Monet and everybody, Kane and Braden.
Yeah, he didn't have that much knowledge about
exactly.
I get it.
Yeah, that was some BS, but whatever.
Last person I want to cover before we move on.
I didn't get to say something about this.
You want to talk about that fine Italian suit? Go and talk about it.
I remember I mentioned it last week when he had the suit on. I noticed it right away. But my thing is this. He's not going to turn into Ghost overnight, y'all.
Right.
He's his father's son, though. Do
you feel like they're trying to make it overnight, though?
I don't feel like they're trying to make it overnight. They're giving you a little bit each season. Mm-hmm. Now, if they came back this season, he had a whole beard and all of that, then I'd be like, oh, come on. But no. I'm just saying. Don't be surprised if he grows a beard, though.
Right.
I would be very
By the
surprised.
6th season, don't be surprised. If it's like that, like the last season, dude gonna end up having a beard.
I think that's a good prediction.
Mhm.
He'll finally be.
Yeah, you gonna watch the evolution, especially if you see him get a mustache and stuff.
Yeah, because he got a real clean shaven face for the most part.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say.
face.
Yeah, he don't look like he can grow no daggone facial hair. He need to get down there and start eating some cake. And I ain't talking about Duncan Hines.
It make you grow a thick mustache, huh?
Yeah, my son got a whole all of this.
You're playing for
His beard is like y'all two at the top.
Because
so I know what y'all be doing.
Hey, all I do is enjoy the juices and berries. That's all.
Not doing what he needs to do. That
makes it grow.
Well, Moochie, all I can say is Duncan Hines ain't the only place where you can find something moist and wet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And tasty.
And nice and warm. Hot meal.
Mm-hmm. It ain't just that Duncan Hines, baby. It ain't just that Duncan Hines.
Yes,
but
it's good cake and pie.
Pie.
Oh my goodness. Let me end y'all with that subject on. Let me get Nita in on the Effie. Nita, I made a prediction that I'm sick of this chick. I'm ready for her to die. What do you think is going to be her story arc this season? Yeah, I'm tired of Effie.
I'm not. I really am intrigued with her character because she is so mysterious and intriguing. And I didn't like how they postured her in this particular teaser trailer. I didn't like her hair. I was like, what the fuck? Like, she never looked like this. I was like, why does she look like this? But that aside, I feel like her character is very mysterious and intriguing, and we have a lot to go with her. And I would hate that they would waste her character, and she was the first gimme gotcha on Tariq in college. Like, and we don't know her connect. We don't know nothing. Like, I really need them to build her story out. So yeah, I want Effie to live, so I'm not of that.
What you got for Effie, Jay?
I mean, I like her. She 100 miles and running right now. So I see somebody said in the comments, is that Detective White Man?
Whitman.
Whitman?
That's my joke. White Man.
Yeah. White Man Whitman. Whitey Whitman.
Right. So she running from Detective White Man and he on that end. But I'm wondering because she actually has been under the radar since we known her. Yeah. So I'm wondering what's her name involved in, because
that story.
Yeah, she's been pretty much clean and not involved in the negative side, at least we've seen. Now, we don't know anything about her really still, so maybe we'll learn a little more about her backstory, why a little cute little thing is trying to be a cocaine dealer at such a young age. Like, something, I want to know what happened.
Learn that shit.
Now, I would, if they're going to do that, if they're going to give us her whole backstory, then I'll let her stay. But if they're going to keep doing this eat around the cookie shit with her, die.
Yeah.
But die, bitch, die. Is how I'm feeling about it. Die.
Yeah.
I was going to say that if we do start getting a backstory on her, you know that it's the counter. The counter has started with her death.
Oh, you think so? Once you start getting to know somebody, that's
once
when they take
you start getting to know somebody, like once if we see her whole backstory, and Tariq find out she's connected with what happened with
Lauren.
Dang, I can't with Lauren. Yeah. I feel like we might, if we're getting that at the same time, and he's discovering and picking up breadcrumbs to find out that she is linked to that her and Braden. Because remember, they had that conversation too. It looked like they was having a conversation. Like Tariq is getting closer to what was going on. So don't be surprised if she gets. Maybe that's why she got jammed up because he ain't want to like take her out. Remember, ghosted that to Kanan.
Now, I would love to have Lauren come back. Okay, I was enjoying that.
So they did leave an option though where she could come back because we still don't know. We ain't seen the body.
She still won't come back. I think she is.
I hope my theory comes out. That's all I'm saying. If y'all didn't check my theory, check it out.
Is there any way we can get Professor Lock and Key to come back on the show? Can we resurrect her?
Sure. What you gonna have?
They're gonna be.
What you gonna do?
Bring her back like donated her body to science.
No, we don't want Lock and Key back. She gone.
No. She's
Good
gone.
night.
She's already on. She's gone.
I don't think they'll bring her back either. They shouldn't have killed her though, in my opinion.
Yeah, right.
I don't think they should have killed her either. But you know,
thank you.
Monet saw her as a threat.
Fuck Monet.
They gotta find somebody else for sex scenes for y'all.
Well, they already got. Look, they got the little girl doing it. Look, she was riding a pony.
I can't even look at it.
Diana, dirty Diana. That's gonna be her. She gonna be riding all the ponies.
I can't even look at it. I can't even look at it.
Genuine's pony.
Yeah, I can't even look at Diana doing that. I can't. Ladies and gentlemen, post your comments, man. Check out everybody's channel. Leave us some comments. I'm gonna talk about now before we get out. I'm gonna talk about all these other shows that's coming out that I'm gonna try to review, and who do we want to see on said rosters reviewing some of these shows. So let me just give y'all the dates. So Godfather of Harlem, that drops on Sunday, January the 15th. On that roster so far is Larry and T Streams. Those are the only two that are committed to the Godfather of Harlem roster. Not to be outdone by BMF, which drops Friday, January the 6th. Committed on this roster is The Hammer and J-Mo. Committed on that roster. Not to be outdone by this show right here, Your Honor. Coming out January the 13th. Only person that I've got fully committed to this show is a beautiful young lady that's not up here tonight, and her name is Miss K. That's the only one.
I was reviewing this last season.
Yeah, I was reviewing.
And then last but not least,
day are you gonna be doing the review? That's the thing.
I gotta figure it out. I'm doing a poll for my audience to see who they want on what rosters. And last but not least, I got this show right here, The Last of Us, that comes out Sunday, January the 15th, which is the same day as Godfather of Harlem. So, ladies and gentlemen, post your comments. Who do you want to see on my review rosters? Nita, of course, is going to be somewhere in the roster. Y'all going to see plenty of Moochie, plenty of Jay, Larry, T Streams. You're going to see Miss K. You're probably going to see our girl, the Khaleesi, on one of these rosters. And you're definitely going to see Momo on one of these rosters, too. And we might have room for some people that we're trying to get on the shows. Tressa C came on the show, made a big splash. So we might have to get her on one of these rosters if she's so willing to do so. Mm-hmm. I told Tressa C we enjoyed her. Then February, ladies and gentlemen, February and March, you got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air coming back. You got BMF. You got what else come out February? Snowfall is supposed to come out February or March, sometime around in that era. And there's another show that I'm missing that come out in February too, but Power's March.
St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick Day.
Yeah,
right.
That's the day it comes out.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Momo is Monique Support Gaming. Monique Nicole. That's who Momo is. So, you guys let me know how you want me to mix and match my rosters. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. Moochie got theories and all kinds of good stuff coming out. Jump on her channel. Nita's got theories, videos, movies, and all kinds of stuff. Jump on her channel. And you know what you're going to get with Jay. If you need somebody as funny as Cat Williams, that's the channel you go to. Jump on that J-Mo. We out of here.
You be making some introductions, don't you?
Hey, man.
Hey, Tressa.
Look,
She's
better-
coming. She's going to be doing stuff.
Listen, Lamont is better than Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, to me, gave the best introductions. I think Lamont, he does the best.
it comes from the heart, man. I mean, who needs a fucking Michael Buffer when you got a Lamont Tyson? You know, make me sick how these white men get them high-paying jobs to do nothing but, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
Really good. I appreciate
And he makes a lot of money just to say that. Him and the brother.
I know.
The brother from UFC. It's time. Yeah, he gets paid a lot too. That's his
it's
brother.
time to pay a brother, a real brother like me, to get one of them kind of jobs. Okay? Jay, we can't hear you, my brother.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
We can hear you now.
Yeah, they had on Real Sports not too long ago on HBO, Michael Buffer and his brother. His brother, like the one that kind of managed him and got him to trademark the stuff. Like nobody could say, "Let's get ready to rumble," or they'll get sued.
I don't think anybody could say the brother's slogan either.
No,
it's time. They can't say none of that.
Yeah, and the brother put all that together because Michael Buffer was losing money at one time, and he put it all together. Remember that Ready to Rumble video game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
that's when he first started getting paid from it.
Yeah, the brother he managed him and got him paid and all of that, you know. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's on Real Sports. If anybody go on HBO, you can look at the episodes and you'll see it.
Cinnamon said she's watching Tulsa King. Nita's reviewing that, so she does a review on that on Sunday night. So y'all need to come check that out.
Did any of you watch on HBO the Miss Cleo documentary?
Nah, I was gonna watch
Not
it
yet.
after we talked, but I didn't get to it. I'm getting to it though.
It's really good. It's really good. You know,
My people said
she didn't make no money. They ripped her off and took all of that money. They said that company made almost $1 billion.
Wow.
I'm
not surprised. I'm not surprised.
They will make it and they don't give you nothing.
No, they give you
because they thought it was fake and that was her name. What could she do?
They give you just enough for you to feel like you making more than the average person. When behind closed doors, they sitting there skimming multi-million dollars. I mean, let us not forget, if you watch the Puffy Biggie movie, Puffy got $42 million from Clyde Davis and only gave Biggie $5 million. And at that moment in time, all Puffy had was Biggie and Craig Mack, and Craig Mack wasn't selling no records like that. No. And all you gave that man was $5 million. He handed you $42 million. That's one of them nigga what situations.
Yeah, because everybody know for the most part, none of Puffy's artists have really done good once they
none of them.
They all in financial trouble and stuff. So,
but Puffy, he doing good. He up here 56 years old, having his 7th child. Got like 3-4 young girls half his age, all on his job. I mean,
and they announced that he a billionaire now.
He's an energy vampire. He taking them young girls' energy and their talent and stuff. So I don't have nothing nice to say about him.
Yeah, what y'all think he's gonna do to his son?
Now the girls turned 16. They had their party. They was dressed kind of like, you know.
They dumb. They don't know. They just trying to get it.
Clout chasing a little bit, trying to get as much of that bag as they can, Jay. That's it.
Diddy's 53.
Okay. I was close. 56, 3 years away. What different? Anyway.
Yeah, all of the rappers from the 90s and stuff that I used to listen to, they was all like 10 years older than me. So when I was like 15, 16, well, Jay-Z wasn't out yet, but when I was 18, Jay-Z was like 25, 28 when he came out.
Jay-Z almost 60.
How old is he? I think he probably like 50.
He was out in the 80s with Hawaiian Sophia and he was rapping like the Fushnikins. Don't get me on that because, you know, him and Nas got into it. You know, I'm a Queens girl, so I'm always going to
Well, I mean, Nas is my favorite rapper of all time. So, you know, I mean,
He
it is
fell
what
off
it
for
is.
a while to me, man. He had some albums, like 3 albums that was whack. This new one is pretty good.
Every album he comes out with, Jay-Z tries to sabotage it and does stuff the same day. I don't want to like this. He really is still mad about Ether, and Ether could have been much worse than what it really was.
It could have been worse.
There's verses that he didn't put on there just to be
I agree
nice.
with that.
Yeah. He was very nice to Jay-Z. He could have lit that ass up.
I'm
like
a
he
Queens
could
girl, so that Nas is my
He could have. That's my guy too, man. I live in
Wasn't they
Greenfield.
both messing with the same woman or something?
Oh yeah, he was messing with his baby mother. But you did that just because you wanted to be a part of him so bad that you had to mess with his baby mother. So you could ask him questions. You messing with her, but you asking about him. So how that sound?
Right.
Speaking of baby mothers, did you all see that Khalees was in China or something? And while she was sitting there eating, it's on Instagram. They just walked up and started touching all on her hair and stuff. She had braids, and they all looking like, "Ooh, what are you doing? Why are you like, huh?"
That's the natural thing that happens with Black girls when they be around certain certain groups where they want. Yeah. Can I touch it? Your hair is so different. You can do so many different things with it.
Mm-hmm.
Your lips are so plump. Can I kiss it?
I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something, but I'm trying to be like, look, I'm gonna keep it PG. I got some lips for you to kiss, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're up out of this piece before we get X-rated, excavated. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. Be sure to download the Life Games podcast. Go check us out on the TikTok. I've been putting some videos up there. And then we all got social media, Twitter, IG. Go check us out. Till that next Sex is Hell video, we out.